everybody. See the scarf got hung up on his arm there. You alright?
Yep. It's just ice.
It's still a little slippery out here, but even though the sun's not out, it actually feels pretty warm today. It's right about at the freezing mark, and a little bit of a breeze, but it really doesn't feel too bad at all. What do you think? Don't even need hats and gloves. I wouldn't want to stay out here all day, but for a little bit. And I see, oh, remember you said you saw the possum walk towards the camera?
But he had a strawberry, but I see an apple underneath there.
Yeah, an apple, and it looks like some corn on the cob. So it looks like he getting bashful and pulling his stuff directly underneath the camera to eat it. So, all right. Well, speaking of eating it, we're going to go ahead and grab some food.
Is it porcupine?
I was just looking.
Gone.
No, he's not in this tree tonight. So he's wandered off somewhere. So we'll grab some food, and we'll be right back.
Like there's, we're not going to need to feed much. Look at all that.
No, we can back off on putting food out. So we'll just put a couple scoops out just to give a little press. I see they're eating more of it from down here. I guess the animals that don't want to be up there in the light. Notice they're really eating up the cracked corn. I think the little critters really like this.
My sleeve. Yeah, a bit more.
Surprised they didn't eat the strawberries.
I know, the possum grabbed the one and that was it. So try and put out a nice variety every day. I guess they know what they want, what they need. All the corn on the cob is gone. That seems to be a favorite item for all of them.
how does everything look all right here? Looks like everything is in order, and the thermometer says 30, so that's about right.
And isn't the trivia going on right now?
That's right. Yeah, Richard said they were doing it early today, so we're sorry. We're interrupting trivia. Richard said he'd stop when we're here, but that's all right.
Make it quick.
Yeah, I think they can do both. Yeah, we don't have a lot today. Figure out which pocket I put it in. Here we go. All right, got some thank yous here today. And we've got Susan Domica in Riley, Indiana. Susan made some purchases in the Snowman Cam store. And I know she's also donated in the past, so Susan, thank you very much.
I haven't seen one of those here yet. Have you?
Oh, no. Where?
It was just in the feeder. It went up there.
Oh. Yeah, usually they're not gold this time of the year.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, that's all right. And Susan sent me an email saying that she talked with Richard in the chat room, and Richard knows exactly what she wants. And Richard said to remind everybody that post office is closed tomorrow, but Tuesday he'll be putting those items out. So, Susan, he will be shipping the items you purchased on Tuesday. Also like to thank Joanne Suggs from Lamont, Florida. You probably know her in the chat room. She might even be in there now as Buster's Mama Joe. And we received her monthly support today, so Joanne, we definitely appreciate that. Also helping us out on a monthly basis is, boy, you are noisy.
Oh, that nut hat.
Yeah, the nut hatch. Okay, we're almost done. Karen Barton in Linden, Tennessee, thank you very much. You're also helping us out on a monthly basis, and we certainly appreciate that. Also would like to thank Darlene Clark. And in fact, you know what? I think I mixed this up because I've got her in Riley, Indiana too. Sorry, one of you guys are not in Riley, Indiana. I might have wrote that down for Susan. So sorry, I'll look that back up and correct it. I don't know why I wrote the same town down for both of you. But Darlene, appreciate your purchase in the Snowman Cam store. And again, Richard said he'll have that in the mail for you Tuesday. Also, just want to welcome all the new people that have joined our Facebook page. We've had a lot of new folks come in. A lot of people have liked it, and a lot of people have asked to join our fans group and have been accepted. So, welcome. We're glad to have you guys here. And if you can, just give us a little announcement of where you're from, where you're watching from, and give us the pleasure, and other folks that are in there, the pleasure of welcoming you to the site. I think you'll find a lot of great information in there, very helpful information, a little bit of history of what we do here and what's going on, and you'll see some pretty neat pictures, like Richard posted one from early this morning where there's a squirrel out here, and it looks like, and he probably is, it looks like the squirrel's got the corn on the cob and he's eating it like a little person. He's got it up off the ground and he's got his mouth on it. It's pretty cute. So people watching all hours of the day and night usually capture some pretty neat things, and they post them on our Facebook pages. So feel free to join there if you haven't yet. Again, trivia is going on right now, so welcome to all of you that are playing. Hope you're having a good time with that. And also, too, by a special request, you may have seen the last couple of days, we've got a new T-shirt now with the great big round Snowman Cam logo on the front of it. And that was Richard's idea, and it's turned out to be very popular. A lot of people have ordered them already, and but we only had them in medium, large, and extra large. But now we're going to go. Richard's going to make a special order of 2X and 3X. So there's been a few people that have asked about that. So if you prefer the larger size T-shirt, now would be the great time to order them, and then we'll get those shipped out to you as soon as they get printed and come in. And one thing too, when you do order something through the store, there's a little special instruction box on the order form when you check out. I think it says instructions to merchant or something like that, or special instructions. That would be the spot to put in anything like what size or what color you want on anything you order. And I know it works on my browser. I see it. But I'm not sure everybody has seen it on all their browsers because I get a lot of that in and it doesn't have size and color information on it. And then what I wind up doing is I contacted people by email and ask them for that information. So if you see that little box, go ahead and fill that out. If you don't, after you order, just send an email to Snowman at snowmancam.com, and that comes right to me, and then I'll match that up with your order to make sure you get the right size and the right color that you want. So I think that's all I had for today. Then I got to go back and figure out who actually lives in Riley, Indiana, if it's Darlene or Susan.
It could be both.
No, I would lean more towards I made the error. What are we looking at?
Nothing, I'm just keeping an eye out.
Oh, yeah, I don't see any deer and I don't see any turkeys anywhere nearby. Not that they aren't, we just don't see them. But I'm sure they'll find their way in. And I didn't watch the weather. I don't know, is it supposed to warm up or any snow?
Again.
Is
It's
it?
supposed to warm up again and
Yeah,
up and down.
Probably going to lose our snow, but there's still a lot of ice underneath it. Brenda,
Look at the finches coming in.
Brenda and I on the way here, we saw a lot of snowmobilers out. Actually, I think those might be pine siskins. Yeah, they are.
Oh, never seen them here.
Yeah, see the way they're marked where it looks like they have a bunch of lines on them? Yeah, those are pine siskins.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason I know that is I had to look them up one time too, because they do look similar in coloring to a finch, but it's actually kind of a greenish yellow that's there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of neat. They're not necessarily from here. I think they just passed through. So I don't know if they're heading south or north or where they're going. But yeah, so a different variety of bird. It's always cool. And which you will. You'll see a lot of different varieties as the seasons change. All right, anything else you want to share? Any more excitement on the skeleton? Let's see.
Bobsled or
Yeah, I think, what was it?
no, we're going to go home and watch them again.
Our friends over in Norway have been having quite a run here in the Olympics. We're seeing Norway really doing a great job. So I think that's part of the advantage there is they, like us, they see a lot of snow and cold there too. So they do really well in the Winter Olympics. So, all right, well, we'll get out of here and let the pine siskins eat. And you notice when they're there, yeah,
the chickadees don't.
Yeah, they're not friendly like the chickadees are. They kind of hold their own and make the chickadees wait for them. So
They have a different sound, so it's kind of cool.
yeah, hopefully they get their fill and move on, so the chickadees the chickadees are going to eat over here. So they're polite. They'll wait. They'll let the guests eat first and take off, and then they'll eat later. So oh, and I've got one right above my head too. So I'm going to have to check my hair. No, nothing yet. Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
We're going to get out of here. Hopefully wherever you're watching from in the world that you're warm and safe and comfortable and in good health and well fed. And with your continued help, like the folks that I mentioned here today, we'll be here every day putting out food to make sure the wildlife here in northern Michigan get through another brutal Michigan winter. So take care, everybody. Let's get back to trivia, and I will see you tomorrow.